Good evening, and welcome to a brand new episode of Ultimate Sports News. We have a special edition this evening of the much-anticipated rematch of Fury vs. Usyk. Fury is looking to revenge his loss to Usyk with a much-improved display of boxing skills. So without further delay, the fighters are ready to come out. We'll go live to Riyadh with introduction of the two fights.
Unbelievable, the fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. And facing him here is this man, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And there's the bell to start the round. That counter shot lands. Tried to score with a jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this. They're made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. If someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Ukrainian in big trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
He has got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. He misses with that straight left.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Missing with the left hook. Missing with the hook. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Usyk. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. He misses with that straight left.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Miss with that jab. And he scores with the... Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Really, I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. Tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
go down here. What an upset. That was not... We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to finish.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are ahead, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A perfect counter shot. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And the big cat goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Throws the jab but does not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two fighters are made for one another. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fight has a real good flow to it. A straight right just misses. One punch could change anything when these... A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Exchange punches. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again.
Usyk! It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being Dave now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too weak.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. This fighter sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
A perfect counter lands. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. These punches coming from every angle.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. His stamina is off the charts. Lucky that hook didn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavy... And down goes Fury. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a
So he's up, and the corner has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter shot. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Just one punch away. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You can see the heavy breathing. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That counter punch caught him clean. Nope, that hook won't score. They exchange punches. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell to start the round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this one. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
I can't believe we're only... Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big Ukrainian in big trouble. How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense.
Step back, composure.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
How about that time counter chop? Usyk might go down here. What an upset! As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Defense.
Usyk! And down goes Alexander Usyk. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling you to arm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
I've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
A lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nobody home with that hook. That right jab just misses. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Unbelievable from Fury to win with all three judges, scoring in favor of Fury by 115 to 110. We hope you've enjoyed this extended program, and join us for the next installment of Ultimate Sports News.